Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome to World of Final Fantasy. Before we get started, I have three quick things to say, so if you're new to the channel, please listen to these. It's important things I want to go over before we get started. That way we can get it out of the way and we can get to having fun. First, I'd like to thank everybody that donated to make this possible. All of you who donate to the PayPal tip jar, whether it was a little or a little bit more than a little, to make this possible. Thank you very much. It's thanks to you that this adventure can happen. So I just wanted to start off with that, and I hope you all especially have a lot of fun with this journey. Second is game audio. This will be the first PlayStation 4 Let's Play that I've done. I've done over 50 Let's Plays, but this will be the first one on the PlayStation 4. So, if the sound audio, this opening music is really soft, by the way, so don't judge it there, judge when we get into the game. How the sound audio is compared to me. If the game audio ends up overpowering me, or I'm overpowering the game audio too much, let me know in the comments. I'll take the majority of what I hear from the comments and make adjustments accordingly. So, in a few episodes. So please do that. I say a few episodes because I might record more than one of these today. So, I will make adjustments. Please take the time to let me know in the comments how the game audio is. Again, this opening screen here, the audio is the music is really light, so don't judge it on that. Judge when we actually get into the game. And third, if you're new to the channel, you will see annotations. This, I have a character on the channel called Starlight. He is a baby dragon. He's grown to be a favorite of the channel. He shows up in annotations in some of my Let's Plays. I think he adds to the Let's Play a ton. So if you see annotations with a little face, that is Starlight. And he's going to be going on this adventure because I think this game fits the channel so well, and it fits him so well, he needs to be along for this adventure. So, if you're new to the channel, that's what's going on there. He's a character of mine, and like I said, he's become a fan favorite of the channel. Just so if you're new to the channel, you understand what's going on. Okay, all that's out of the way, let's get started.
World of Final Fantasy.
Okay. New game. Automatic cross save is enabled. Whenever you save your game, your save data will be uploaded to the server. Oh, okay. Now because I did pre-order this, I got to pre-order this. We got Sephiroth's Champion Medal. Obtain a Coliseum ticket for the Cactar Johnny. Coliseum ticket for the White Chocobo, which sounds interesting. And for the Glow Moot. And Red Bonnet Berry. Crimson Armor. There we go. Demo version, I did do the demo on the channel, if you hadn't seen that. Yeah, let's get our bonus. Magitech Armor. Okay. There's all the pre-order and demo bonuses.
Prologue. Awake at last.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time to wake up.
What a nap. Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
Gotta get to work.
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
Need to head to North Promenade before I'm late for work. There's map. Can't open up the menu
And again,
yet. The
it's not like business has picked up any.
North Promenade. Well, that was an interesting start.
The streets sure are quiet today.
Nine bean coffee.
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
The customer. I like how the characters are being introduced.
She needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
$13. A lot of sugar. Well, she meant it. Need a lot of sugar.
There you are! Come on!
Keep it down, Rain. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay. I get it already. Very sorry.
Lan and Rian.
So, what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
You really are all ears.
What?
Have you not noticed the thing on your head? Hi.
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Ah! Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Alright.
Yeah, but... Ah! Look! Come with me right now!
Easy! Ow, 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 ow.
There's nobody here!
So it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
Huh?
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing.
Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain, manners.
You two really don't remember a thing.
Would you please just answer my question?
You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why?
Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been.
Huh?
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to... Tama, right to here!
Hi.
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
That's true.
You take it from here. I'll go on ahead and link up a path.
You the got it! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave.
Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused?
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset
Let's
too.
start the over. I'll make us some of the coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the out. You lived the much longer.
Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
You know what? Just give me the coffee.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours. And you can make it do anything and everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait. What? Huh?
Oh, there you go. Glorious combat. And combat tutorial. Hi.
earn something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
Okay, I apologize for the brief cut there. I just wanted to up the volume. So, I think it was a little soft just looking at the sound levels, so sorry for that. And I wanted to make sure that I thought I saw some stuttering in the capture, but looked back and it all ran smooth, so that's good. Remember, first PlayStation 4, please bear with me. We'll have a lot of fun on this adventure. Don't take this episode as there's going to be a lot of this going on. Once I get it set, I'll have it set, and we'll be good to go. Again, if you don't know my channel, you're new, this is the first Let's Play you're watching. I've been Let's Playing for years now. This is just the first PlayStation 4 one. So there'll be hiccups, but just bear with me. I think you'll have a lot of fun. Active time battle. Get ready, it's battle time. Characters take turns based on agility. Faster a character is, sooner they get to act. See that long, thin bar? Each face represents a different character. When a character's icon reaches the top of the bar, they can select the action to perform. You can use right stick to switch between characters who are ready to act. Oh, that's neat. Did not know that part. Active time battle is one of my favorite systems, so it's good to see it in this game. The actions you can take in battle are called abilities. Abilities are mapped to one of the face buttons. Just press a button to use that ability. A target is chosen for you automatically, so you can speed through combat simply and easily with these shortcuts. This is the basic command way of fighting. Abilities are assigned to buttons automatically in the order you learn them, but you can also customize your shortcuts via the game menu. Find the setup that works best for you. This is really good if you just want a really simple, just choose your abilities and go. Or if you're just speeding through fights. That'll be what this is used for. So we just press square, triangle, sorry, to attack, and again.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Certain commands like magic and other abilities cost action points to use. Characters recover AP when their turns come around, or by successfully exploiting enemy weaknesses. So not only does exploiting weaknesses give you do more damage, but you also get to some action points back, which is really important. Also, I like how this is like a whiteboard, and you can see like the pins and stickers to keep the pictures up. They're like pictures. I like that. It's a nice touch. It just sets the feeling for the game. The more powerful the command, of course, the more AP it's going to require. Most mirages have weaknesses that you can exploit for bonus damage and AP. Discovering them will give you a huge advantage, so don't be afraid to try things out. As we wait for the next turn. Things are going to go slow because everybody's going to have really low agility. Yeah, we don't have any skill commands, so we'll just swing. All we have is attack right now. But later on, I thought they'd maybe give an ability to start with. It doesn't look that way. So you just swing. But once we have some abilities, once we have the abilities, we can test that out. There are 3 battle modes: active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, time keeps flowing regardless of whether or not you input commands. Battles move quickly and without interruption. You have to be quick on your feet if you're going to play with active, because even when you're just choosing your commands, you're waiting to choose your, you're thinking through, well, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? The battle's still going on, which means the enemy could be hitting you. Active does tend to make things battles move more quickly, but it can also be more dangerous in RPGs. In wait, time stops until you input a command for the character whose turn is up. While this makes battles go slower, you do get a chance to carefully consider each action. So you can take your time. Okay, do I want to use this item? Do I want to cast this spell? So while it does slow down battles a little bit, it also gives you time to think. You can change battle mode setting via the config menu. If you find active mode too challenging, try sticking with wait mode until you have grown more accustomed to combat. Active mode can be more challenging, so if you need a little bit more challenge, play on active instead of wait. And you might be surprised just how much that does change the difficulty, because you'll have to input your commands really fast. Now, I'll more than likely be playing on wait because I like to think through my turns. Also, because I'm going to be explaining stuff as things pop up, kind of what I do as a Let's Player, I'll need time to go over that. Here's another useful tip. During battle, press L1 to open a more complete style of commands. This is the classic style. To some of you, this classic menu style may look very familiar. If you've played any Final Fantasy game before, especially some older ones, or especially some of the remakes, I should say, you will notice that it looks like your basic Final Fantasy commands. You choose attack, abilities, escape, defend. I'll be using that more often, just because I've played a ton of Final Fantasy games. Literally tens and tens, maybe even, I don't think there have been 100 Final Fantasy games. I've played a lot of Final Fantasy games, just not necessarily on the channel yet. But I'm very familiar with that. So I'll be using the classic more. There are some commands, for example, items, that can be selected from this menu. If you chose an active mode, time continues to flow while the menu is open, so be careful. One last thing, you can pick and choose your targets when using the full menu. This comes in handy when you want more control over the fight. So, the basic menu is really good if you just want to speed through a fight. Like you're doing fights you already know exactly how they're going to go, and you just want a basic attack, you can go through it much faster. But if you want more control, use the classic menu. So here's the classic menu. Attack, items, abilities, escape, and defend. We don't have any items. Here we can actually use abilities. Let's use Libra. Oh, it's almost down. You can also see the HP bar. Yeah, Libra. Libra is a Final Fantasy staple magic. Unimpersonable. That's good. The whole point of Libra is to find out about your enemy. You can see their elemental resistances. You can also look at your characters as well. Ailment resistances. So, status elements such as poison, confuse, sleep, and fire, ice, lightning, wind. I'm going to assume that's water, earth, light, and dark. We'll learn more about elemental resistances and ailment resistances later, if you don't know about them. So, don't worry, just take it one step at a time. That's what we'll do with this. I think this could be a great Final Fantasy for maybe people who don't know as much about Final Fantasy. At least it's looking that way. We'll see as we continue on the adventure here. It has 296 HP. That's the main thing about Libra. You can find out how much HP your target has. So one more hit should do it. No abilities for land yet.
All right. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
No trouble at all.
10 EXP. One away from leveling. And we get 7 cash, which is a gil, which is the Final Fantasy currency.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out.
Huh?
So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something. There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Let's take an adventure. Save data is being on your system is being copied to the server. Oh, that didn't take very long. Okay.
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilikin.
Wellspring Woods.
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
What? You look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
Way to find the silver lining. And I love the faces that they make in this form. Lilikin and Giants? Like giants? In Grimoire, the smaller people are called Lilikin, and the taller people are called Giants. The twins can switch between these forms. To change land, press L1 and circle, and for land, L1 and square. If I'm saying the names wrong, I have to listen back through the video completely and get the names right, because I can't quite hear the sound, because I don't want the sound from the TV echoing into the mic and you hearing everything twice. Although you're free to strut around in either size, you will start combat in your current form, so it's never a bad idea to have stacks set up for both situations. Tapping into the tip jar. The tips you see in these panels are never out of reach. You can view them again by selecting the tip jar from the game menu. In fact, you might even notice Inna Crows has slipped a few extra tidbits in there that don't appear during the course of the game. So remember to check the tip jar every now and then.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
What? I'm not gonna get lost. Yet?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, sums up how I'm going to be for the rest of this game. I'm not going to get lost yet. For those of you that don't get it, I do tend to get lost. So... allows you to imprison a specific set of mirages. Okay. There's all the Coliseum tickets. Can't do anything with yet. I get lost and turned around easily in maze-type areas. Luckily, I have a map. That doesn't mean I won't necessarily get lost. So it looks like me and Lan have that in common. So all of these... Okay, nothing we don't know yet. But we'll look every now and then at the tip jar to see what's going on. Not the same thing as the tip jar I have below. Although equally as useful. A chronicle of the events so far. So that's good, in case you forgot exactly what's going on. Mini ventures. So like side quest, I would assume. Let's look at the config. Message speed. The message speed's okay right now. Battle speed's okay. I like wait, personally. I don't know what semi-active would be like, to be honest. I just know wait and active from other Final Fantasy games. I personally like wait. If you would like more of a challenge, active would be the way to go. I would like to start with the classic command. I'm more used to that. Not saying that the basic is bad, because you can set everything up for basic and you can go really fast. Which is good. I like that. But I'm more partial to the classic setup myself. Voice dialogue, yes. Voice volume. We'll turn them up a little bit.
Gotcha!
Maybe. Let me see.
Here we go!
That's a little loud, actually. The voices are quite loud, which is good.
One step closer to total world domination. Huh? That's not what we're doing here.
All I heard was world domination. That's that's not great. The whole usually in games, the voices are too soft. So it's great that even at this level, the voices are really loud. That's already a huge plus to me. Maybe I think the music could be higher, though. That may be a little much. Let me know how the music is in comments. I think it's okay. We'll make adjustments again as this goes on. But this video has already gone on quite a bit. We got through the prologue, which is good. A lot of explanations and things like that. And a lot of backstory. So, the twins have forgotten, the brother and sister, have forgotten a lot of their memories. Apparently they had a lot of power at one time. But something happened, probably bad guy, caused them to forget all their memories. So, starting from scratch. But hopefully they can regain parts of what they were doing, what's with this world, of the mirages, and along the way have a ton of fun with adventure. Okay, we'll go with that. Can't save here. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first episode and just the little taste of World of Final Fantasy. It's already brought a smile on my face. There's already been some funny parts. Nothing sad yet, other than them losing their memory. Like, that's really sad. But they're game for this adventure, and so am I. And I hope you are too. If you don't know, I am going to try to put these out every day, although I will be doing a lot of editing with these videos, at least trying to, and hopefully make this a super fun adventure with a lot of smiles and laughs. I've already gotten a couple of laughs out of me, the whole coffee thing, and just not paying attention to the fox on his head. But it's been really good so far. And we just started, so hopefully it continues that. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.